figure I figure the GameCube opening would be somewhat pleasing, and I kind of wanted to play it. So how you guys doing?
Man.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to this reaction stream. This is kind of like a before show right now. So the Nintendo Direct is going to be starting about 24 minutes. They might be a few minutes late. Who knows? So, but I am lucky enough to have straight from Japan on the other side of the world from me. Got Angrycanadien. What's up, man? How are you?
What's up, man? I'm excited to. I've never done this before. React live to like some announcements, so this should be fun.
Yeah, I think the strongest, like you've seen all those reactions of like YouTubers or streamers acting like kids and screaming at the top of their lungs in like videos, and then people make compilations of those. Well, I mean, I had something close. There were two moments I had something close to it. When Prime 4 was announced, but I was at work, so I couldn't, I had to really contain myself. So I was watching it during my lunch break in the office with everyone around me. So I couldn't really, but I think I ran outside and I just screamed. That's the only time, because that was the one thing I didn't see coming. I don't think anybody saw it coming. So.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately for me, I won't be screaming because it's late at night. It's about 10:38. It'll be 11 by the time it starts. So I'll have to scream in my head if there's something really cool that we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, and the only thing that I actually reacted to, I didn't even scream, but I reacted to it, was the Mario RPG announcement. That was another thing I don't think anybody saw coming. So I'm not expecting anything like that to happen in this stream. I'm just expecting, what I'm thinking is going to happen is, Prime 4 is the big question. So I want to at least hear about it. So. Yeah. I mean, because when they announced Dread, I don't know if you remember, but when they announced Dread back in 2020, I think, or was it 2021? No, 2021. They actually did bring up Prime 4. They're like, "Oh, Prime 4 is doing well. We've made good, significant progress and everything." But here's another announcement, and they show us Dread, and Dread was another announcement that I actually I didn't scream, but I kind of laughed really loud. It was kind of like you ever watch The Simpsons?
Not really. I've seen a couple clips.
Well, the teacher, Bart has a teacher, and she's like, "Ha!" like that. That's kind of how I reacted when I saw them say Metroid 5, and then I reacted even further when they called it Metroid Dread at the end, because everybody knew about Dread. Like, Dread's been known since for 20 years now. So, and heck, Prime 3, even in one of its lore entries, says, "Oh, Project Dread is underway, but we don't know if it'll ever be published," or something like. It was something like that. So, yeah. So it was something I wasn't sure was ever going to see the light of day, and then it did. So I was just, yeah. So that was a big, whoa, this is 10 plus years in the making. So, but yeah, man, I'm just curious what's left. Are they going to announce more Smash Brothers characters? Is there going to be more Mario Kart DLC?
Well, when it comes to those two, Smash is kind of done. Smash Ultimate's done, and then Mario Kart 8 is also done. They're not going to do any more DLCs for that game. So, if anything, if there's going to be a new Smash or Mario Kart, it'll be on the next console, and we'll have to wait till next year to find out. As far as main Nintendo IP games, the only one that makes the most sense is this Prime 4, because unless they've got a Donkey Kong game that they've been cooking up, then I don't know what else they're gonna really Luigi's Mansion comes out this month in a couple weeks. Luigi's Mansion 2, sorry. And unless they announce I don't know, a last minute Mario game, which would be kind of weird, I don't think we'll see anything else big like that.
Do you think they're going to announce any games for the next system, but without saying what the next system is? Do you think that's a possibility?
No. They said they're not going to talk about the next system. If anything, they're not. If let's say the Prime 4, for example, they announced that. If that game is a cross-gen type game, then they're not even going to mention it. We'll have to wait till the next console and like direct to find out if those games will be cross-gen. So
I think what they need to do, though, because they did announce it for the Switch several times, they're going to have to say, if they are going to do that, they're going to have to say the Prime 4 is going to be on the next console, and we'll let you know of any updates or something like that. That's what I think they should do.
yeah. Before we go on, we should definitely address the chat because they got some interesting stuff that they're talking about.
Oh, well, okay. All right. So, yeah. So, for once, AC, I will listen to you. All right. But no. All right. So, yeah, let's say hello to, we got Cult of Carl, RNG. What's up, man? How you doing? And we got some Angry Canadian person. I don't know who that is. Sounds like a toxic person. Matt Cave Gaming. What's up, man? How you doing? And I think who was the other one? Setha. Is it Setha or Ketha? But yeah, what's up? I think it's my first time seeing you in the chat. Welcome. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. And all the usual talking points every YouTuber says. Hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll know when these type of streams will pop up because YouTube's not going to promote them. So there you go. But yeah, so what is being said? So yeah. The GameCube intro, yeah, I liked it too. I liked it was the first time it was up there with like Sega, in my opinion. Like having like an intro screen for a game and all that. The Sonic 2 one has Sonic going really fast and then going back and forth, and then you get the Sega, and then some of the later Sega games they didn't show. Even Sonic 3 I don't think showed Sonic running, with it and then transitioning into that. So. I don't know if you ever played Sonic 2 on the. You ever see the way Sonic 2 turned on in the Sega or something? But
Sadly, no.
All right.
I never owned a Sega console. I was always a Nintendo boy.
Well, yeah, I was a Nintendo boy too. You want to know? I'll tell you a story. I was so I don't know if you remember, but you know this commercial Sega does with Nintendo or something.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bigger deal. That was actually a bigger deal when I was growing up than you would realize it. So I was the kid with the Nintendo, and I knew a bunch of people that had the Sega. I used to be teased about it quite a bit, like, oh, our console's better. And then like everything, like this has been covered by bigger channels. Like I think Angry Video Game Nerds covered this, like. And then we would all be like repeating the talking points of like they would be repeating the talking points of the commercial to say why it was better.
Yeah.
So my neighbor who I used to play with, he had Nintendo and NES, but instead of getting a Super Nintendo like I did, he actually got a Sega Genesis. So I actually saw the Sonic game. I saw Sonic game on the TV on a commercial, but I saw the first time seeing someone play it was at my neighbor's house. And yeah, the console war was real back then. It was mean. It was dirty, especially with us 9 to 8, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds. We were just bragging amongst each other. So yeah, but that's how it was. So yeah, but yeah, let's see.
Something in the chat. Something recent.
Oh, we got a super chat from Cult of Carl, man. What's up? Thanks, Adam. Right?
It's Adam. Yeah.
$4.99. Hit that like button, nerds. Yeah, you have to do it the Homer Simpson way, nerds.
So he brings up a good game earlier, Prime 2 Remaster, because him and I were talking about it, Prime 2 and 3 Remaster. That would be a nice little treat if we got that before Prime 4 comes out.
The Prime Remaster, and I need to keep playing it. I'm at the phase on mines now. It's just every time I play now, it's a stream for me.
Yeah.
And so it takes a lot of doing. I have to make thumbnails. I got to do stuff. I've been so lazy to play a game. That's how bad it is. But yeah, Prime 2, like if they make Prime 2 and Prime 3 at the quality that they made for the Prime 1 remaster, I'm in. Those games are so worth it. And believe it or not, Dread Roberts gave him and his kids a copy of Metroid Prime when I wanted to visit him. So he actually played Metroid Prime for the first time when we hung out last week. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm jealous. I'm jealous you haven't played this before. There was a lot of I guess I have a lot of games that just have been just not I haven't done anything with on my shelf, and I don't know if I'm ever going to play them again. So I just gave him a whole bunch of games. So give him and his kids a whole bunch of games. So all right, so what do we got here? HD remasters. I would like to see that. Like, okay, AC, what has not been remastered from the Wii U besides these? I mean, the only other thing I can think of is Star Fox Zero.
Yeah,
that they didn't do. Because I think everything else, New Super Mario Brothers, Pikmin 3, 3D
Mario
World,
Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8, everything's been ported to the Switch almost. So, do you think?
Nintendo Land, Ironcaster. That the problem with that is Nintendo Land requires the gamepad. So
Yes.
That's a fantastic game. It won't work on the Switch though. It would ruin the game if they brought it to Switch.
You know what was the funnest game on the playing Nintendo Land? The one or two. I think the one time I played it, I actually brought the game over to party and we all played it. Mario Chase was actually a lot of fun. It was just so. It was
Yeah.
Maybe but then again, it was because we were all being silly and wacky and all that.
Yeah,
But it was a lot of fun playing Mario Chase or Mario Tag and all that. I don't know why, but that was probably the funnest of them all. I didn't play the Metroid one. I didn't play the Zelda. I think we tried to play the Zelda one, but I don't remember. But yeah, Nintendo Land was just like, that was another announcement that was just like, everybody was like, we don't care. Announce some real games and all that. So there you go. So
yeah. I think if they try to bring Star Fox Zero over, they would have to do the controls and stuff because it's such a heavy gamepad type of game. It would be very. You would have to just change things up. And yeah, Cola Carl says Xenoblade Chronicles X. I really hope they announed that.
I gave up on that one. I think I told you why. I couldn't really adapt to I didn't know how to play the game proper. That's the thing.
Yeah, same.
So finish your thought. I'm sorry, man.
I would say that'd be a good one to bring over. It'd be real simple. It has the online stuff. Like Switch already has online connectivity, so it'd be very easy. It would look amazing too on the Switch. I think they'd probably just bump up the res a little bit. I don't know though. I really don't know if they'll do that because it's a big project to port basically an MMO game to the Switch.
Everything Matt Cave says is true. Everything he says there is true. It got pretty. It was incredible growing up with, and yeah. So
I just thought of a game. I'm sorry. I literally just thought of a game. If they announce a Mario baseball game for the Switch, I'll be very happy, very excited. But it has to be good.
Don't they already have one? Mario Super Sluggers? Didn't they make a Wii or Switch version of that?
No. There has not been a Mario baseball game since the Wii. They skipped Wii U.
What Mario sports games have they done for the Switch? They did Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, right?
Mario Soccer.
What's that called? Mario...
Strikers Battle Royale or something weird like that. It's a weird name.
Didn't they make a Mario basketball too?
Well, not for the Switch. It was originally on the Wii. It was called Mario Sports Mix. It was part of it was actually made by Square. It was a game made by Square Enix. And there's a Mario basketball game on the DS called Mario Hoops 3-on-3, also made by Square. So the DS one is only basketball, but the Wii one is a pack. It comes with basketball, volleyball, dodgeball, and hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did the same thing for the 3DS. I don't know if that one was made by Square, but there are games like that.
Interesting. And I have not played any of those. I played a little bit of Mario Golf on the N64. And I think I played multiplayer Mario Tennis with a few fraternity brothers years ago for the N64. So yeah, N64 was very big when I was, even though I think the Wii era was still a thing when I was in college, but everybody was still playing the N6. Like everybody I knew played the N64. Like that was like the multiplayer console even back then. And this was before all this online stuff. Well, I mean there was online stuff, but not to the point where everybody's playing together. WoW was still a thing back then, but yeah. Still old, but to answer this, I did play Pandora's Tower. So I bought all 3 of those games that Reggie Fils-Aimé decided that he apparently is bigoted against. He hated. They did not. The Nintendo of America hated those 3 games, and those 3 games being Xenoblade Chronicles, The Last Story, and Pandora's Tower. I beat the first 2, but I never completed Pandora's Tower. So I don't know. I tried to play it, and I didn't really like it, so I stopped.
Yeah, if they brought Last Story and Pandora's Tower to Switch, that'd be pretty funny, considering that Chronicles is already on the Switch.
I'm surprised that like the Xenoblade Chronicles got the amount of releases it did, because originally it was Japan only for the longest time. I mean, one of my friends managed to get a hold of the game and play it via emulation, but still, and he said it was a great game. And I was like, well, why don't they bring these things over? And this was back when I was really enthusiastic about still playing JRPGs. Now I'm just like, I don't know. If it's an older, turn-based game, I'll probably like it. I did not like the ways. I mean, I never really got into the Xenoblade like gameplay and all that. I mean, I did complete it. I barely remember the game, but I never really understood that type of gameplay. Like, I actually got more into the Final Fantasy VII remake type of action RPG thing. I actually was able to actually figure that out. That was actually a little bit more up my alley or something than what Xenoblade, especially Xenoblade X, did. Because Xenoblade X, I was just like, it got to a point where I just didn't even want to play it anymore. So,
man, Ironcaster's asking for quite the conglomeration. Such a weird game there. Super Smash Kart.
So what? So it'd be like, think of Twisted Metal.
Nintendo style, Nintendo. So
characters. Just like, you jump into so you'd be racing and then fighting at the same time. That would be, I wouldn't be surprised if that would be like the next step in the evolution of these games, because I like Mario Kart 8 is like the latest game, and that's been out for a decade now. They haven't made a new. I mean, they did make a phone game, and by the way, I gotta put up the stream now. So give me a second.
Well,
AC,
let me
take over.
I'll take over and address. So Matt Cave's asking, do you think we'll get any more added to the Nintendo Online service, such as GameCube emulation? No, we will not get GameCube emulation for the Switch. Maybe for the successor console, but I don't believe that GameCube emulation is up to snuff yet for it to be sold as like an online service. Unless Nintendo's got like an amazing software, like an amazing emulator for us to use, I think we're going to have to wait till the successor to the Switch for that to happen. And then Coulter Carl is saying, I wonder if Ogre Battle 64 and Quest 64 would make it on Nintendo's online service. It really depends. I guess Ogre Battle 64 was done by Atlas, right? So it depends on the partnership that they have with them, if they can bring that over. I think we will see some announcements for... I can guarantee we will get announcements for Nintendo Switch Online, because they're very consistent at announcing those. So I don't know if we'll get like another Game Boy Advance game like Zero Mission. I mean, imagine if they might put Zero Mission on the NSO. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Do you think they'll do? And I'm seeing the same stuff. I'm seeing the same stuff I see every time I look at these chats right here. I see like Mario Galaxy 3, Tomodachi Life, which I've never played, but apparently Tomodachi Life was, Yoshio Sakamoto, of 2D Metroid fame. Mario 65, Super Mario, Earthbound. Yeah, when are they gonna? Yeah, Nintendo, when are you guys gonna release Mother 3 in the US? You release Earthbound Origins, you release Earthbound. Why not Earthbound 2 or Earthbound Finale or whatever you call it? Call it something funny. But I want to play Mother 3 the legitimate way, because I want to know what happens to. I want to know what happens to Pokey. I want to go after Pokey. That jerk from Earthbound, because he's evil. He's an evil little fat kid. So,
Adam, who made Quest 64?
Quest 64. It's so funny you're talking about Quest 64. I was just listening to the soundtrack the other day. I think Quest 64 is made by an English, or was it English, or no? Was it also Japanese? Let me look. I got it up right here. Let me see. It was Imagineer. a role-playing game developed by Imagineer for Nintendo 64.
Are they still around, or who owns
Oh,
them?
probably not. Let me see.
Yeah,
Good
because
luck.
like a game like that, it has to be companies that still own the rights to the game, but in order for Nintendo to throw them on there.
No, Imagineer's a Japanese company. They're still around. I'm trying to see. Like they have all their releases in alphabetical order. Let me see. I want to do release date order. So they're okay. So they do fitness boxing for the Switch, and then there's a bunch of other games like Metarot S and Rilakuma Farm and a whole bunch of games I've never heard of.
Well,
Hello Kitty Collection.
If they're still around, then yeah, Quest 64 might be a good possibility because it's not a dead company or a lost like right or whatever. Ironcaster is saying that Smash Card would just be Mario Kart, but with expanded roster and items. We already have Link and Mario Kart 8. Yeah, I know what he's trying to say. That the odds of that are like super unlikely, only because like it's too late to release a kart racer on this console. They would have to wait till the next console to release a kart racer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says Nintendo will troll you and make Mother 4 skipping 3 because they don't want to please fans.
I mean, have you seen like some? I think a fan actually made Mother 4, made like a decent Mother 4, and Nintendo put the kibosh on that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
in true Nintendo fashion.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. Quest 64, or also known as Holy Magic Century in Europe. I played this one. This was before I played this before I actually played Chrono Trigger, which got me into JRPGs. But I was interested in playing RPGs after playing, believe it or not, Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG. Because I was not a PS1 kid. I was an N64 kid, and so there was only really 2 RPGs on that system. There was Quest. But there was another one called Aiden Chronicles, which was a much darker. So Quest is E for everyone, if you remember those ratings. Aiden Chronicles was M for mature. So, it was much dark. It was a much darker game. Maybe not like grim. It was almost grimdark in a way. But there were still like trolls and monsters and dragons, all your typical stuff. It wasn't easy, but
I do know one JRPG game they might not announce, but they'll just like show. It already came out in Japan. It's called Ys 10 Nordics. It's part of the Ys JRPG series. Like I said, it already came out in Japan in May of this year, but it's coming out in the West this fall. So they'll probably have a little like clip of it or something in the showcase.
Yeah. So we got CLS Studio here. What's up? What's going on, sir? Hope you're having a good summer. Yeah. So I'm just. I got a question for everybody. Last time I had the audio. Do you think I should have the audio on for this? Because right now I don't. Because I'm worried I'm going to get pinged or something. But do you think it would be a good idea to have audio chat? What do you think, AC?
Can you put it to members only and not get pinged, or is it going to still be pinged?
It probably will be pinged, but I don't know. Members, yeah, I could probably do that or something. I don't know.
Oh, I would have it on. You want people to listen.
All right, I'm
live.
Oh crap! It does it now.
Uh-oh, you're missing out.
Well, I got it.
Luigi?
This looks like a Mario and Luigi.
Bro, Alpha Dream's gone though. Who they got to make this game? Yeah, this
I don't know.
Like,
is this a remake? Do you think? I've only played the first one.
I don't think they've remade it though, because they've done enough of the remake. This looks good though. Yep. Unless this is like a 3D remake of Superstar Saga, that'd be insane. Holy
what did it just show?
Sick.
Did it just show? Whoa, this looks really good.
It just says Mario and Luigi RPG, which is awesome. This is a fantastic game series that people should play.
I've only played the first one. I know the third game got the Bowser's Inside Story got like the incredible acclaim and all that. I haven't played any of them. I only have the 3DS one of Bowser's Inside Story.
That's a good one. That's a perfectly good one. Okay, this is a new game. I don't recognize any of the characters
well,
here.
I kind of like this. It's got that. I like this art style.
Wow, it's okay. They're starting off strong here.
Yes,
This is amazing.
This is supposed to be a Switch game. This is supposed to be 20. This is gonna be, everything's gonna be 2024 here.
Yes.
I'm liking this. This looks really good. Wow.
It's so over animated.
Now I gotta play some. I think I still have. I have the other games. I have the other. What was that?
You might be able to play Superstar Saga on SO, maybe. If not, here's the title name.
Brothership.
Oh, that's
November. So a couple weeks before my birthday.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Has it been that long?
yeah, dude. The last game was Paper Jam.
3DS, yeah.
Dude, this looks
as well as
ridiculous.
moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yeah, wholesome name, Ketha.
Yes, I agree.
Bring the championships home. Or on
I
the
want
road.
to try this. I don't know if you're interested, but they used to have these things when I was younger at the shopping malls. I'd love to play something like these little challenges or something.
150 speed running challenges from across 13 NES games, from lightning fast beats to action-packed battles.
The GBA copy's good, Adam.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot.
This is for all the 40-year-old basement dwelling fans, Nintendo fans.
Oh, nice, Matt Cave. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Japanese version of this game comes with 2 Famicom controllers.
Check out classified information.
Oh, really?
You'll see what the physical is here for the Western. It should show at the end.
Where you'll race against ghost
Yeah,
This was announced like about a month or 2 ago.
Yes. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one.
Got one shot to survive. Will you be the last
Yeah, I used to.
Yes, or your speed.
Yeah, because I'm old. Yeah. But like Matt Cave might remember, they used to have these at the malls. Like they used to have like competitions, and I would be playing against other people, older people. I was like 5 or 6 at the time, and I'd be playing Super Mario Brothers, and whoever got the farthest without dying.
Fairy Tale is about to begin.
So, I mean, this is just like an anime game.
This is Fairy Tale.
Yeah. I'm watching the Japanese live stream right now, and they're showing Lego for Horizon Zero Dawn instead of this Japanese game.
Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight.
For a second, I thought this was Fire Emblem.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your
You would
pocket.
think Fairy Tale would be a fighter game because Fairy Tale's a
Work
shonen.
together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies. Fairy Tale 2 launches on
I've only seen,
Nintendo
I don't know
Switch
how many
this
shonen shows have you seen, AC? I've seen like Dragon Ball, I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, I've seen
Just a
Saint
couple.
Seiya, which is older.
Multi-dimensional journey.
All right, now we're watching the same thing the Japanese folks are watching.
Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Nobuo Uematsu.
Nobuo Uematsu. Now I'm
RPG
fanboy.
Fantasia. The world is slowly
That was the reason why I
revived
bought the last
civilization.
story, was because Nobuo did the music.
To restore his memories,
Yeah.
Leo must confront an evil entity.
This looks very
threatening
Last
all
Story, too.
mankind.
Because Sakaguchi made the last story.
Skills are the ticket to winning battles.
Okay, maybe not.
Adjust the skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once. You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight
It's
them
interesting how turn-based RPGs are kind of making a comeback here.
The
Yeah.
more enemies there are, the more you
Well,
can
maybe
wipe
this is
out.
not turn-based
One shot.
technically. This is active time battle, which is what Final Fantasy IV was started.
Save the world together.
I still have not gotten used to voice acting in games. Like, for cutscenes, sure, but
In the game itself.
I'd rather read.
Another sport is coming to Spoko
That's
Square.
another nitpick I have. What is this, Wii Sports?
Basketball is being added
It's
as a
Switch
free
Sports,
update
that's
to
what it's
the
called.
Nintendo Switch Sports game.
Have you played Switch Sports at all? Does it add up? Does it measure up to Wii Sports? Because I really loved Wii Sports when
I
Wii came
do not
out.
own this. I will not buy it. I think I don't like the character models. They kind of creep me out a bit.
Try out
They do?
3-point challenge solo.
Yeah, they look so unnatural. The Wii models, like the Mii characters, were just
Up to
perfect.
4
They should have
players
just
can also
stuck with
compete in
that.
5-streak battle. Besides local
The
play,
Blue
you can
Song,
team
yep,
up with
yep.
players
Blue Dream, yep.
worldwide in
I've
2-on-2
had that
online
song.
matches.
I have that song on my thing. The original, the first intro opening, I still have on my
This
iPod.
free
It's
update for Nintendo Switch Sports
it makes
does
you
its
want
way
to.
on
It makes you
Nintendo
want to.
Switch
It's
this
just
summer.
awesome. Lifts you up.
Yeah.
Those fighter anime openings always lift you up. What is this? Looks very Tears of the Kingdom.
This looks.
I should turn off. I should turn off my Prime Metroid Prime music. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys.
Oh, interesting. Oh, the game. The. Oh, never mind. It caught up.
Is this by the same people that made Inside and Limbo? But with a. You know what I'm
Could
talking
be.
about, right?
Yeah.
I beat an Inside, but I beat Limbo. Okay, maybe this isn't. Maybe not. This actually comes across more Metroidvania.
It very well might be.
MIO. Memories in Orbit.
It's an array of cartoon classics.
Let's see.
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help.
That's
In this brand new
1930s
adventure,
Mickey design.
Mystery and Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case.
I forget. You said
One
you played
big
Epic
secret
Mickey, right?
lies at the end.
Yes.
Starts
What'd you think of that one?
because this free
Oh, I
update
enjoyed it a lot.
Nintendo
Epic
Switch
Mickey was a fun game on the Wii.
It felt very Super Mario Sunshine inspired.
Island adventures
Yes.
await. Customize your character. Then befriend Hello Kitty.
Yeah, Matt Cave knows what's up. Epic Mickey was a blast.
In this
I'm curious to see how the Switch version will hold up, but
new powers
yeah, it should be pretty interesting.
and restore Friendship Island when
This looks very
Hello
Animal
Kitty
Crossing.
Island Adventure
No, this
launches at
does look
console
Animal. This looks just
Oh,
like
it's Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
year.
What do you think? Animal Crossing stole?
Let's get loony.
Oh, Space
Well, I mean, Hello Kitty is Japanese, right?
Play as Bugs Bunny.
Everybody knows
Daffy
Hello
Duck,
Kitty, so yeah, you're
Fluffy
right.
Pigeons, and
So it's
more
practically an
across
institution in
4
Japan.
Arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels. in
You've
up
seen
to
Space
4
Jam, right?
local co-ops.
Yes, long time ago.
Michael, we need your help.
Looney Tunes, the world of sports.
And then Danny
crashes
DeVito's
on
like the
Nintendo
evil
Switch
coach.
this fall.
What's up, Doc?
That's
And then they
all,
made the
folks.
sequel. Then they made a follow up, and they included the rape gang
Emergency
from
meeting.
Clockwork Orange. I'm like,
New
what are you
crewmate
thinking,
and
you
imposter
Warner
roles
Brothers,
are being
you
added
idiots?
to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noise
I've never
maker.
played this one.
Plant
I've never
tracking
played Among
devices
Us.
on others
It's not a
as
thing.
tracker. Or
It's fun. It's better to play with like a group of people than like unless you're comfortable playing with random people online.
for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Ooh,
A monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization.
I wonder if this is a Monster Rancher type of game.
Must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious
I
reign of
forget.
the underworld.
I've never played. I've never played the Monster Rancher game. I've only seen like the
Plant seeds.
the anime from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Or was it the 90s?
To make your buddies come to
I
life.
forget. Does it play like Pokemon, or is it? I know it's like supposed to be tournament
They
based,
can
right?
then be trained for battle.
I'm not familiar with it. Just I know that it's
Give commands to your monsters.
like
and
you have more control with how you can raise the monsters. It's in I don't know about like the battle mechanics. I know Abomination AJ is like a big fan of it, and he's talked about it a lot.
you can summon
Um,
and wreak havoc on your foes.
But oh boy, you're not gonna believe what's coming up. You're not gonna believe what's coming up.
Send the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia.
After
You got,
this.
you got me. You got me. You got me. Okay, you got me.
You better pay attention, dude.
Oh,
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling on.
I'm not ahead, CLS. I'm watching the Japanese stream to see what games are different because there are some different games that are showing up.
Stolen Donkey
well,
Kong's
here's our
precious
Donkey. Here's the
banana
Donkey
horn.
Kong game I wanted. Kind
Yeah,
of.
dude.
This is a great game. Like I love this game.
Obstacles in the way.
I
It's
love
awesome,
this.
yeah.
I love the animations here. I mean,
Pound 'em.
I
Music's
just-
fantastic.
I love that you affect like the backgrounds and all
Each
that,
level
and
is
you can go
filled
into the
with
backgrounds.
hijinks, but they're no match for these
I just
top
wish there were.
bananas.
I just wish they would have went with the Kremlings because those are the
Romantic
classic
mine
bad
carts.
guys.
Yeah.
It's like making a Mario game without Bowser or not
To
including the
high-flying
Koopas.
rocket barrels.
Now,
Yeah.
one thing I don't know how you feel, but
Even
one thing
hitching
I
a
think they
ride on
overdid was
Randy.
the barrel rocket thing.
There are plenty of
Yes.
transportation
There's one too many in this game, and also the next game as well.
Yes. I mean, It doesn't make or break it for me. It's just a.
healing levels are in store, including the
I'm
official
very
levels
curious
of
though
the
how well
Nintendo
this will look on the
3DS
Switch.
version.
I mean, I think it'll look just as good as Tropical Freeze.
Donkey Kong
I mean,
Country
it's
Returns
so
HD
funny that they
swings
already
onto the Nintendo
re-released
Switch
this
system
on the
January
3DS.
16th.
They're re-releasing this
Game
again.
now.
2025.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD.
I thought they said only 2024 games.
Plenty of wild action
Yeah, I thought so
and
too. So
fun
maybe
stories
it's
these
like
Kongs.
their
Well,
second half of the
Please take a
fiscal
look at
year.
this.
The end of because the end of the fiscal year is March 31st. So
Yeah, you're right, Carl. Very strong. Is this what I think this is?
the time is nigh.
Oh, never mind. This is for other fans out there.
This is Dragon Quest? No.
Yep.
This is?
Yeah. Look
This
at
look-
that. That's the hero right there.
Yeah. Is this the original?
I think it's
no,
the one.
No, the original is only one character.
It's 3 or 2.
3.
Yeah.
HD 2D remake. Okay.
Journey with allies to face the arch-fiend on an epic adventure.
I reminds me. I have to finish Dragon Quest 10 or 11, which I did play. I did play the entire demo. It's good.
Perplexing challenges
I know IJP is gonna be excited for
and
this.
formidable monsters
He's a
await.
big Dragon Quest fanboy.
An iconic
I'm just so. I've only
RPG
played and beaten the
remade in
first
HD
Dragon
2D.
Warrior game.
Forge your own path.
You're funny, Adam.
Dragon Quest greater than Final Fantasy? I can't comment.
The legacy begins.
This is
Oh.
actually something that interests me. This is so far has been a good direct.
HD 2D
Yes,
remake
and yeah, this
coming to Nintendo
this is
Switch
interesting what they're
November
doing with
14th.
this direct. We got some big titles already.
Bro, come on. If Yep, we're hearing it. The main theme.
There you go.
So what's the Erdrick trilogy? 1 and 2? No way.
Dude, so
No
3 games
way.
right there. That's awesome.
I need to beat
I might
you.
have
I
to
need
pick
to
them
beat
up
that.
now.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の
The
皆様
slime. Yep.
こんにちは、堀井雄二です。
Yuji Horii.
ドラゴンクエスト
You
3
know,
の映像
he teamed up with Sakaguchi and Akira Toriyama. You know what game they made?
そして今日サプライ
That
ズ
came out in
Chrono Trigger?
1995. Oh yeah.
ドラゴンクエスト
Okay.
1
Yeah, he knew.
and 2 も
He knew.
2D で読み上げることが
I was
決
hoping
定
to
しま
tell
し
you.
ta.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It was like
Said
you had to
Akira
get the freaking
Toriyama,
dream
I'm
team
gonna
right
know.
here.
3、1、2の順番でプレイして
yeah, I might actually have to pick up 1 and 2 and 3 now and play through them.
I never beat 2. I never beat 2. I kind of want to play. I want to play this version now.
どうも堀井雄二でした
Adam's saying, "Why are you booing me? You know I'm right."
Thank you, Mr. Horii.
And then he
We hope you're
says,
excited to play the entire
they already
Urban
put all
Trilogy
3
now
original on the
HD
Switch. Now they're
2D.
putting all of them on there in a remake. Yeah,
Let's continue with more
Yeah.
headlines.
we're not getting DLC CLS. They're not doing DLC for Tears of the Kingdom.
Let's have some fun. Co.
So wait, so they announced that there's not going to be any DLC for
Yes,
that game?
they announced it last year, and that's why they released the soundtrack because the soundtrack's coming out next month actually.
Okay.
The world of fun
Did you order it already?
coming to
You gonna get it?
life
Pick it
in
up?
this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more
Oh,
than
my bad.
60
So there's a game that just was announced on Japanese Direct, but I'll wait to see if it pops up here that a lot of people will be happy about. Specifically, James, Adam. I think he'll be happy for this one game.
epic worlds, each with their own
I'll
If they-
wait to see if it pops up there.
If they're going to announce anything that I want to announce, I think they're going to wait till the very end.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so if, like a certain a Metroid Prime game, for instance, I think it'll be like the last thing. So wait, that was a Funko Pop game? Like seriously?
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
That's stupid.
Oh, really? They're not showing the game that... Oh, they're kind of behind. Okay, so they showed off Luigi's Mansions 2 earlier on in the Japanese stream. So maybe
Now that
after
comes
this-
out. That comes out in 2 weeks, right? That comes. Or
Yeah,
that comes
27.
okay.
Tricky traps and other
Oh, dude,
supernatural
I actually really enjoyed this one.
Luigi's
I want to
Mansion
play
2
it. I definitely
HD
want to play through this
launches on
series.
Nintendo Switch
The only thing was
27.
the pacing issue.
Pre-orders
So
are
it wasn't
available
like,
now
it wasn't
on
like the original
Nintendo
game.
eShop.
Like every time you beat an area, then
Meet the
you,
quirky little Dempa Man.
it was like level,
Find
you know what I
and
mean.
Lead him on a joyful RPG adventure.
So the third game kind of went back to how the
Explore
first game
dungeons and
was.
battle monsters.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Customize all
I
sorts
still haven't
of
beaten the
outfits.
third game.
Decorate your island however you'd like, and more. Plus, up to 4 players in local co-op can team up to catch special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
All right, let's see. Yep. Okay, they're catching up because they showed this later as well, or earlier, I should say. Metal Slug.
Take control of your forces.
Hey, what's up, DJ Ronnie G?
Enemy strongholds.
What's up, man?
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities, and build out your decks to win.
Dude,
tactical
Adam,
titles.
you got in at the right moment.
You can also slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Later today.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across
Wow,
a decaying
really?
landscape to prevent an apocalypse.
Oh my goodness, dude. The Japanese Direct is much better than the American one, or the North American one right now.
And upgrade
Why?
They're like,
Because-
because they're showing off all these like kind of wasteful indie games for this Direct.
Yeah.
On Nintendo Switch, July 15th.
That's why I was worried that they were
Pre-orders
that the
begin
bulk
later
of the
today
40 minutes
on
was gonna be.
Nintendo eShop.
Oh my, yeah, this is ridiculous. Like,
More classic titles are on the way.
oh, here we
Oh,
go.
let's
Here we
see.
go. You'll like this.
Yeah, I never played Four
Play Link's
Swords.
classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons.
So that's really cool. They
in
have the
Legend of
online
Zelda.
mode because that game you can only play it in multiplayer. You can't play that single
Yes.
player.
Zero Mission.
Yo,
Yeah.
what did I say?
Yeah.
Adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
Check out the Metroid First Mission retrospective. I
Plus,
might have did.
Coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
Mature 17 plus. Yo, Turok, let's go. Turok is great.
Campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok.
Well, I don't know if I should play this version or the version that's on the Switch already that you have to buy.
Oh yeah, there is that version.
I've not played this one. I gotta play this. I have to play this.
Nerdy Neo swears that this is the better of the rare.
He's probably.
games.
You know what? He might be right.
He loves that one a lot. Perfect Dark.
These are solid. These
Bro,
are
yeah,
solid,
that's some
man.
solid online
These
games.
are solid. Because I love GoldenEye, so Perfect Dark is the spiritual successor. I want to play it.
A young woman with the ability to communicate.
All right, we're caught up now. The Japanese is showing this game too.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series.
I'm not familiar with Phantom Brave.
Take on tactical turn-based battles.
A lot of your run-of-the-mill anime-based games.
Objects in various ways.
Yep.
There's so many of them now. It's just, I miss the old days of just the
With
pixels.
certain objects to maneuver them. Combined with a cannon to attack a large area.
But honestly, the Mario and Luigi art style I like a lot. Like that's something I was like, I'm surprised that they haven't done more of that lately. I mean, they've been doing that for Zelda for quite a while now. So,
Well, I'm very curious who developed that new one because Alpha Dream's not around anymore. So I'm very, very curious.
I wonder if what's his name from Alpha Dream, the one that directed Mario RPG, was involved with that one. That'd be an interesting thing to find out.
Okay, here's the game I was referring to earlier. This is the one that James will be happy at him. Same with you, Matt Cave. I figured you'd like this.
X-Men versus
Marvel vs. Capcom is like some of the best fighting games I've heard. So.
Take down the Kingpin and the beat 'em up side scroller, the Punisher.
Oh yeah, the Punisher.
I've played that. I've actually played this one, the Punisher, a long time ago.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
That was my introduction to the Punisher, believe it or not, was that arcade game.
Yeah, Matt Cave's excited.
like the intro animation of that arcade game is showing his family getting murdered, getting offed.
That's metal.
I'm like 9 years old. I'm 8 or 9 years old. I'm 9 years old playing this. I'm like, dude. I played the whole thing. It was a birthday party arcade, so I was able to get all the tokens I wanted. So I was able to beat it.
Oh no! Please don't tell me it's another Mario Party. Yes, it is. No.
The Mario Party series takes place on
me and Kyle and his kids, we were playing the Mario Party, the mini game one, the mini game thing.
Super Mario Party.
Bro, no, Super Mario Party is terrible.
Where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
I mean, unless this game redeems it, but this is 3 Mario Party games on the Switch, by the way.
Well, there were 3 Mario Party games on the 64. There were 4 on the GameCube.
But act fast.
It seems like these games are very easy to make.
Yeah, I think so too. No, this one does look more than the first one, so they might have learned from their mistakes.
The first Mario Party, despite me ruining my palm, was actually. And what's funny is, I was telling Kyle about it. Kyle said, "Yeah, same thing happened to me when I played it too." I liked a lot of the games. I liked the bumper balls and the jump rope with the fiery sparks. I forget what they call those guys. And the Simon Says one was always fun. The Simon Says the shy guy would put up an A or a B, and then he would try to fake you out and all that.
Yeah.
Sound about.
110 mini games.
Yeah, Matt Cave, the microphone was pretty revolutionary.
Also,
Cultic, Adam's saying my thing is my wallet's taking a hit. And I'm sure somebody's gonna be saying somebody's gonna be showing the Fry meme. Shut up and take my money, Nintendo.
Yeah. So 20 players, that's impressive. I hope it works well.
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be
cutting an
when
eggplant.
the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the
October.
Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
October. Well, we've
Why
got
began
about
this?
what
That was
15
the
minutes
latest
left
installment
in
in the
this
Mario Party
in the
series.
direct.
Super Mario Party Jamboree
14 minutes.
with new boards, mini games, 20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now,
It took me a
please
while.
take a look at this.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Is this
Oh
Oracle?
my
Is
goodness.
this Oracle?
Oh,
Is this Oracle? No.
dude.
Wait. No, it's Ganon. What is this?
This has to be.
What is this?
Oh my goodness, dude.
That's Link to the Past. This is the Link to the Past. No. That's a Link to the Past Ganon.
Unless
with
it's
the
a
trident.
new game.
And then the crystal, that's a Link to the Past thing. Is this like a follow-up to A Link Between Worlds? Is this a Link?
No, because this is the art style of Link's Awakening remaster for the Switch.
Yeah, so I was thinking like either this is Oracle or this is...
Dude, is this a Zelda game? You're gonna play as Zelda?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Wow.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
But don't think it's the word that rhymes with bloke. Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Oh,
That is sick. Okay.
wow.
Hello, everyone.
Eiji
I'm
Aonuma.
Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then?
No, probably with the
Here, we
bow and
wanted to
arrow.
create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective.
Oh, that's a phrase you don't
To
want to.
explain
You don't
more,
like listening
please
to.
take a look at this video.
Wait. If they have a system that is
Stolen
good,
away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
sounds solid so
By
far.
waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can
Huh.
create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find.
So it's a
while
big puzzle
exploring
game then.
Hyrule.
Yeah,
Okay.
You might be
I'm fine with that.
surprised at what you discover. Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example.
CLS, is this
Oh,
the Fallen
That's
Hero
not all of
timeline?
You
Probably.
can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the
DJ, that's going to leave a
situation.
lot of random pollution
Wisdom
around
is
Hyrule.
key, after all.
Piranha Plant.
Yeah, the game looks like it's running really solid compared
Yeah.
to Princess Peach Showtime.
Were there issues with Princess Peach?
It
In
like bogged
Hyrule,
down in a lot of areas. It was kind of
the
annoying.
fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah. It's pretty safe. It's a safe bet on their
I
part.
hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
I did not. did not think they were going to make an
Nintendo
original
Switch
game
Lite
based off of
system
Link's
inspired by
Awakening.
Oh
The
my
Legend of Zelda
goodness, I'm gonna
series
have to buy
will
another
also be available
console. Are you
at launch.
kidding me?
We hope you're looking
Why?
forward
No.
to playing as Zelda.
You did
Why?
see that? The custom,
Yeah,
the
Now,
because
Yeah.
that thing
I'd
looks
like to return
sick. I'm
this
definitely
moment
gonna get
I
that.
stolen away
yeah,
back to
no.
Mr. Takahashi.
That's a cool looking
I-
console,
I don't care about
Thank
that.
you, Mr. Aonuma.
That's just me though.
dude.
Please look
That
forward
console's
to the
sick.
newest entry in the
I
Legend of
don't like
Zelda
how the
series.
Switch was pretty bland with its
Let's see a few more headlines.
like console colorings and stuff. And then they decided to put all their money into the Switch Lite, which, I mean, that's cool and all, but oh, Let's Dance! You gotta have Let's Dance, right?
You know, they still make these for the Wii.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, they did do that recently.
Who makes these? Ubisoft, right?
Yeah,
Garbage.
bro.
Sorry.
That
I
Zelda
have-
game. I'm very curious what kind of marketing you're gonna do for that. That's gonna be some interesting marketing.
So it's what I think is very interesting is what AJ Numa said at the end. How because Link is the he's the embodiment of courage and Zelda is the embodiment of wisdom, and so they decided to make a new style of gameplay based off of her wisdom. So I'm really curious about that. You know what? If you're gonna do that, make a Ganon game. Make a game all about power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do
you
that
can
too.
say
Do that too.
you could say Hyrule Warriors is a game about power, but it doesn't sell as nicely as this
A new Lego
wisdom,
adventure
this
is on the
Zelda
horizon.
Wisdom game.
The Zelda Wisdom game looks
It's the
good.
world of
Like I'm
Horizon
gonna
in
pick that
Lego
up.
form.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Join
enough
the
for me.
She-Hunter
Like I know.
Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil.
I think it'll
Journey
still
through
keep the
lush
dungeon
landscapes.
convention still because it looks like
Dive
you're
deep
still
into the cauldrons.
playing a dungeon. You just
Climb up onto
Yeah.
tall necks
you're still
and traverse
you
other
know you're just
locations
not
inspired by the
using a
original
sword,
game.
which is
Be
fine.
careful.
I think what's
Swarms of
cool is
machines are
how
lurking everywhere.
you can tackle problems
Use an
in
array
many
of
different
gadgets like
ways.
blast
You know,
beams
it's
and gravity
like
bombs
you
Yeah,
to
said.
hunt 'em
so
down.
kind of like I mean
From the
they're kind of
nimble
continuing
watchers
that thing from Tears of the Kingdom,
to
Breath of the Wild.
mighty
That's the one thing
sawtooths.
I'll give those
You
games
might
is
even
that
come
they give
across the
you
fearsome
they
Thunderjaw.
allow people to be innovative with
As
solutions,
you
and I think that's a
progress,
skill
you can
that
help
a lot of
Aloy
people
rebuild
need
her
to
home
build on, and that's one thing
and customize
that I like
her
about those
appearance with
games.
lots of outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, and you
Yeah,
can
Mac
That's why I
Cave
don't go on
saying
my way to say I don't say those games suck. I just say they're not what
Not for you.
I like, but they're not what I exactly like. So, which is different.
Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo
Yeah, the
Switch.
Well,
Link's
Lego,
Awakening-
dude, Lego.
Yeah, I said that earlier. I won't
A
touch that game,
strange
but
journey begins.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, so my bad. I just noticed the Lego. I was like, hey, another cat game.
all right, we're in the final 6 minutes of the direct, by the way, guys.
It better be Prime 4, dude. The final thing that they show better be Prime 4. I'm serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Separated from their family and friends. Explore
CLS
Straight
says-
boy, Matt Cave knows all about cloud-based gaming. sorry.
Carefully climb
If a
the
Ganon
highest
game in the
heights
same style releases with
Create new
Switch 2, we
paths
will
for
have a
yourself.
Triforce of games.
and stealthily
Nice.
squeeze into
Yeah,
tight spaces.
right.
Think like a cat to make your way through the city. Careful though. Not everyone is excited.
I wonder if
to
this
have you
cat has
sneaking
9
around,
lives too.
including hordes of hostile creatures.
Yeah, I
ready
think
to
you're right,
swarm.
Matt Cave.
Keep
The game is
exploring to
pretty
venture
good looking.
into
That
more
it's not going to
areas of
run
this
on the Switch
unfamiliar
natively.
world
Oh,
and make your way back
didn't
to
this come out for
safety.
like Xbox One or Xbox?
Stretch
Series
Yeah,
X.
console
onto Nintendo
and
Yeah.
Switch
those are
this
yeah,
holiday.
yeah. See,
Doesn't look-
Matt.
Go ahead.
Welcome home,
Oh, see, Matt
Hobbit.
Cave. No, Stray is fun, but it was pushing the
If you've
PS4/PS5.
ever wanted to live
Oh,
like the
okay.
Hobbit from the Lord of the Rings,
I'm pausing the
now,
Japanese
a leisurely existence
one because I'm
nestled
worried I'm going to
away
see
in an
something
idyllic,
before you
quiet
do.
corner of
So
Middle-earth
Yeah.
will
um,
be yours.
Yeah, don't.
I'm going to
Customize
pause it
your
for now because we're in the last 5
decorate your
minutes.
home, and settle into life in the Shire.
The
As a
Shire.
newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal or three. Explore.
Man, I was really
find,
hoping though for
fish,
a
forage,
Link,
and
Oracle
cook.
of Ages and
The best way
Seasons
to build a Hobbit
remake
community is
because
by hosting
those
a dinner
games need
party
more
with your
attention.
homemade dishes.
I need to
Plus,
play
you can
those.
trade with your neighbors for unique decorations.
But a brand new
and special
brand new
ingredients for
Zelda
even
game is
tastier
still pretty
meals.
cool. Like it's brand
Friendly
new.
hobbits and
Yes.
familiar
Original.
faces await your
Like I didn't
arrival
think they
when
were gonna do that.
Tales of the Shire
No, I don't think anybody
did.
Like I'm like for a second, like is this a link between? As like is this a link to the past? But in that style, like what's going on here?
Interrogate, checkmate.
All right, this is the last thing I saw here. This game, and then I paused it.
2 Ace Attorney
It
spin-off
better be.
games,
Keep your fingers
including
crossed.
sequels
Everybody, keep your fingers
previously
crossed for
unreleased
Prime.
outside of Japan are coming to Nintendo Switch. As
Yeah, the
full
hobbits are wearing a
collection.
lot of makeup. What's up with that?
As the prolific
Yeah, I'm gonna type
prosecutor
in
rises up,
Metroid Prime
take the
4, even
case
though
out
nobody's
of the
gonna see it.
courtroom and investigate crime scenes. Gather
Yeah, you're
information,
happy there, Adam,
interview
about this
people, and
collection?
inspecting evidence.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna.
And use
I'm
the
just gonna. I'm
power
just gonna
of
spam the
logic to
chat.
solve challenging
No, because it
cases.
slows down the stream, I think.
Enjoy
It was
all
stuttering
new
when you were
hand-drawn
typing.
Character visuals
Oh, was
from
it?
the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look.
Oh, you can do
Take
the
a
original
break from
sprites.
your
That's cool.
investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and
Adam
more.
put it into my life.
Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection.
That's pretty
launches on
cool,
Nintendo
though.
Switch September 6th.
I'll have to play some of these
Pre-orders
games.
begin later today on
Objection.
Nintendo eShop.
All right, let's see. We're ready, man. Last 3 minutes.
Oh come on.
They're teasing us, dude. They're teasing us.
What was that game for the Wii U called like something Tokyo Dance Sessions or something?
Oh, Mirage. Help me
Yeah,
out here, Adam.
it was
FE
supposed to
Mirage
be-
or something.
It was supposed to be Fire. What was supposed to be like Shin Megami Tensei and was it
Yeah.
Fire Emblem together or something?
Intelligent Systems, yeah.
Upside down.
Or yeah, the company. Sorry, yeah, you're
A
right.
mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy.
Yeah, Tokyo Mirage
along with 15
sessions.
other students.
Actually, this looks more like
Their
Persona.
mission is to defend the
Hmm.
school from hostile student
I
enemies
think.
for 100 days.
I don't know. I've never played them.
An academy shrouded in secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of allies.
So many
Takumi
anime-based
survived This
games.
100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and returned to his normal life. The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year.
All right, man. Let's see what happens.
Time for
Embark on a saga spanning generations.
Romancing Saga.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh.
Make have you played these games?
I think Adam probably has.
Rule and expand the Empire of Maren across multiple generations.
This looks
while
pretty cool.
challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness.
This reminds me. I have to play. I have to play my copy of.
In combat, use returning saga.
I have so many
features like
RPGs I gotta
glimmers to
play.
learn
Like I have the
skills
original remake. I have the remake of
and
Star
formations
Ocean
to
on the
enhance
Switch.
abilities.
Oh yeah.
Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles.
Let me
where
see
the
what I got.
action order
Oh,
is
timeline
key.
battles. That's similar to
Innovative
Octopath
features
Traveler.
like
I wasn't a big
United
fan of
Attack
that.
Can also help with strategy.
Oh yeah, I was playing. You know the last thing I played, AC? I was playing Final Fantasy VII. Believe it or not.
And in which
Just
Oh
order
yeah,
defeated,
I was
the
playing it
7
before the
heroes.
stream.
I just I got where I died and I got game over. So I just defeated dying for the
Safeguard your empire's
final time.
future and protect
Nice.
your legacy from peril.
Forgot how
Otherwise,
messed
the
up the
vengeful 7
story
heroes
is.
May emerge victorious.
Like, I'm supposed to do the
Romancing Saga
stupid,
2,
I'm
Revenge of
supposed to
the
do the
7
stupid chocobo
launches
race
on
thing, and I
Nintendo Switch
can't save
October
it.
24th.
Are you
We
ready?
hope you're excited to experience the full remake.
All right, is everybody ready in the chat?
I've never been ready.
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Almost. Metroid.
Next will be our last announcement.
Metroid.
Please take a look.
Metroid. Metroid. Yes. Wait. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
100%.
yes,
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 100%.
Yes. Better be.
Dude,
Yes.
oh my goodness.
Is this?
Holy cow, dude.
Yes. Finally, 5.5 years 7 years.
The angelic
Yes,
voices.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Wow, look at this. Sorry, I'm getting a little hyper. This looks, man.
Good grief.
Look at this.
There's so much happening.
Yes. To meet Nintendo's level of quality that apparently Bandai Namco couldn't do.
Yeah.
Are they going to include any aspects of Other M? Who is that?
Oh,
That's
it's what's
Silex?
his face?
That's
Yeah,
Silex.
that's Silex. That's cool.
Well, his green ship followed her. Yep. Prime 4 Beyond. Bro.
Yo, there we go.
That's
There
it?
we go.
Nope. There's more. For quarter 1, right?
Probably, yeah.
So it's still going to be a Switch game.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4
Finally.
Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
So you think it's going to...
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Wow, dude.
I'm gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna have to clip this reaction.
That was something, man.
Yes, it was.
How many years has it been? 7 years of like being in development.
Yeah, they first announced in 2017 E3. Yeah, I already said my reaction to it, but and I think Reggie, because Reggie was still president of Nintendo of America, he said this was like early. This was like a very early announcement, just to let people know that it was on the. It was something that they generally don't do. If there's something there, or if they're working on something, they generally will not say it until like it's almost done to completion.
Yeah.
But Prime 4 was like a weird exception, because I think they just started the development like I think maybe 6 months to a year before, from what I remember reading about it. So, yeah. Then a year and a half goes by. 2019, Shinya, what's his name? Shinya Takahashi basically comes out and says, it wasn't to our standards, so we were restarting development with Retro Studios. And so because of the fact that everybody left Retro Studios who worked on the original Prime games, the team has to learn. They have to hire new team members, and they have to really the other team members have to learn how to build a game of that caliber. So
yes. Yeah, I think we know Nintendo likes to push quality products. That's why like their games are very polished when they come out. So what we're seeing there is definitely a game that is either near polished or it's like it is polished, and so they're just gotta prepare it for shipment and all that. And I think they're gonna have a separate direct or like of like a live video of it or whatever later on, like what they did with Metroid Dread. But yeah, if you want to talk more about this, what we just watched, like this, there's a lot happening, and I think there's gonna be some new gameplay mechanics that might come into this. That's something we've seen with each of the Prime games. They like to add something unique to the Prime game.
Yeah. I mean, what was Prime 2 added? I don't know. Prime 2, they simply swapped out the weapons. So in the first game, you had the plasma, you had the ice, you had the wave beam, and you had the standard beam. And then in the second game, obviously, instead of having the single world, you had they went the Link to the Past route with you had Ether and you had Dark Ether. And then the Dark Ether was poisonous, so you had to it was almost like running out into space. You know, you had to find like a safe place in order to basically be able to. I forget if you regenerated when you were in those safe areas, or if it was just typical, you just didn't die. Basically, I forget. But you had the dark beam and you had the light beam. And what's weird was, and this is the thing that pissed me off, was that there was actually an ammo count for the dark and light beams. I don't know if you remember that in Prime 2.
Yes.
Because there was a point where I got stuck in a corridor and I couldn't get out because I ran out of like either dark or light stuff. And I think the Prime trilogy for the Wii fixed that. So the Prime trilogy, the original release of Prime 2 had a lot of problems for me. I mean, it was still a solid game. Don't get me wrong, but there were some problems. There were some complaints that I had with it. But it seems like the Prime trilogy kind of, fixed all the things that I had an issue with it, even though I didn't really. Even though I didn't really, shout or, voice my complaints, I'm assuming other people did. So,
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. There's a lot, you could tell there's a lot of really cool animation that's happening in the background of that game. I mean, we saw this tension and whatnot. Yeah. With her there. I mean, look at this animation, man.
Yeah.
This looks like a AAA budget type game. I mean,
yes.
I know that's it's CGI or whatever, like it's computer generated, but even
I love this right here. You can see his reflection right here. This is so awesome.
Yeah, even the gameplay, that if you look at it prior, like the explosions, the one sequence where you're in Morph Ball going through the little overhead tunnel and there's fighting happening below you. Like there's gonna be a lot more happening on screen than there was in the previous games.
Ellie, look at this.
Looks like you're infiltrating a base.
Yes.
So, very curious what the story's going to be now.
I think, obviously, this is going to be, this is going to follow up the Federation Force. Have you seen the Federation Force final animation? I've never played the game. By the way, Matt,
I have not
thanks
played
for being here, man. Yeah, look at this. It's like you're chasing a convoy or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like Overwatch. That's you're doing something, but it's a single player mission.
Don't ruin the moment. don't tarnish Metroid with Overwatch, bro.
Hey, I can't help it. I've been watching our friends, playing it, so I just couldn't help but see.
That game wishes it can be as cool as Metroid.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Look at this though. Look at this massive environment.
This takes me back. And they're playing the Prime, the original Prime. This is taking me back to the original Prime right here.
Yep.
Like the Talon overworld. This reminds me of the Talon overworld part of the first game. So I wonder, do you think this is gonna be a single planet, or do you think this is gonna be like Prime 3 where you're gonna go to different planets? And like you said, maybe it's more mission. Maybe do you think they're going to include mission-based stuff at the same time?
I hope it's more like Prime 3 where you go to different planets. I hope there are side quests. So I think that what we just saw in the beginning is the opening of the game that sets up what the game's going to be about. Yeah, this from this moment onward is the opening. And then that final shot that shows the big tree, that might be part of the main story. But I really hope that there's side quests, and then you could travel back between the planets.
Look at this texture. Look at this texture right here. Whoa.
Yeah.
I was not for some reason I was still expecting the GameCube era look. I don't know why, but I was just wow. Yeah.
After the remaster, they have upgraded their technology. Yeah. I'm curious about the ship design because, obviously this looks different than the Prime 3 ship design, but I know her ship changes every game.
Yeah, I mean, the Prime 3 had the wings. Prime 3 did have the wings, if I remember correctly. It was, but the first Prime and the second Prime looked more like Super Metroid. So that's the one issue I kind of have. Is just I'm guessing these are upgrades because it looks like they're upgrades right here. So this is the main body.
Yep.
And then I don't know. But I think they're gonna, because you saw those big massive gun towers and all that. I think you're gonna do something similar with the ship, where you're gonna basically press a few buttons on her wrists, and she's gonna control. Maybe we can remotely control the ship, unlike in Prime 3. Do you think that's a possibility?
It might be similar to Prime 3. It really, I don't know, unless they're gonna make it even more immersive. That you can control the ship even more. I think it might be similar to Prime 3's mechanics.
Bro, this is a massive win. This is a massive win for Nintendo. Like this direct.
Yes.
Like, Mario, Zelda, literally Zelda.
Yes.
And this, and Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
I mean, it's not a new Donkey Kong, but they're doing Donkey Kong Country Returns remastered. Those are the 4 things I care about. This direct actually had things I cared about.
This was smart of them to wait until all of these other shows were done, like Summer Game Fest and all that crap, because Nintendo knows they can stand on their own 2 feet with their announcements, and this direct alone really captivates that. I mean, I don't care about any of these other shows. I waited for Nintendo Direct, and I went in with low expectations, but this just kind of blew me out of the water with everything here.
Within 5 minutes, it was more hype than the Xbox showcase last week.
That's so true, actually.
Did I watch the showcase with somebody? I forgot.
Yeah, that 'cause they opened up with Mario, which was a good move. Mario and Luigi RPG game, fantastic RPG series.
That looked really good. Like, it's making me want to get off my butt and play Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story now. Just take out my 3DS, charge it, and do this. But dude, I can watch this all day. I can watch this. This is so cool.
So there's some interesting things, because while you're talking, I'm looking at just trying to catch it frame by frame. So in the beginning there, where you're storming the base, almost like Halo Reach style, storming the beach.
Yeah.
There's some people shooting, or the pirates are shooting at something, and I don't know if those are NPCs that are on your side, because they have blue lasers. You'll see it here in a second. So the pirates are shooting the yellow lasers, but there's also some blue lasers, not above, but on the ground level that are being shot at the pirate.
Salty, this is exactly what I wanted to see, and I reacted. My reaction showed. This is the new Metroid game that they've been announcing. But yeah, Jacob Ironside, was I crying? AC, was I crying? Fact check true. Fact check true. Heck, even the energy tank looks the same.
Yeah, DJ, the Metroids do look different, because the Metroids have been wiped out so many times now that they're gonna look slightly different.
Well, I'm curious, like in Metroid, the Prime Trilogy, you had the Phazon. Do you think Phazon's going to be a thing in this, or do you think Phazon is just because they blew up the Phase planet that it's going to be a new type of power source or something, a new type of energy?
Well, based off of the title there, it says Beyond, and it's in purple. It might be something new and not Phazon related. They probably overstayed its welcome with Phazon. So I think we're gonna get a new power, like a new power up or new energy source or whatever in this new game.
Someone actually said no Star Tropics. Yeah, no Star Tropics, no F-Zero, no Star Fox.
Yeah, but besides that, it's a brand new Mario game, a brand new Zelda game, a brand new Metroid game, and then just a remake for a Donkey Kong game from the Wii.
Yeah, so I was like, for a second, you were like, when you said you were like, Brian, what you're gonna like this next one. I was just like, oh no, is it gonna be Donkey? Is it gonna be like a new Donkey Kong? But this is close to it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Adam. He's worried about how it will run on the Switch. This game is probably going to run better on the next console than it will on the current. We're going to have a Breath of the Wild situation all over again, and it's definitely going to run better on the next console.
So did
this game looks like it has to play at 60 FPS?
Yes. How I forget? Did the 3DS one? Did those play at a really smooth frame rate or no? I forget. Did you play those?
For this game,
Yeah.
it actually ran fine. Just the textures were toned down quite a bit, so it looked pretty gross at times.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, it like the Wii version looks much better than the 3DS version. If I'm being honest, but I think the Switch version is probably going to take the cake now.
Okay. January 16th. So I'm curious. Do you think Prime 4 is going to come out? I mean, like do you think they would push the Prime 4 to the next console?
100%. You mean like only the next console, or?
No, do you think that only the next console, or do you think it will be a Switch thing?
It's going to be a double console release, just like Breath of the Wild. I'm very convinced that's what's going to happen.
Okay, interesting.
Because think about it, this game was showed in this Nintendo Switch Direct.
Yes.
So why would it not be on this console, the current generation console?
Yeah, you got a point there.
And they did the same thing with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. So I'm just curious because I'm under the assumption right now that they're going to be releasing the next console, like literally like April.
Probably, yeah, in their new fiscal year
of the next year. But then again, this is based on what happened, the timeline with the Switch and everything. Yeah. So it could be totally different. So maybe the Switch successor will not come out till maybe later that year. Do you think second half of 2025?
I think it's gonna come out March or April, bro.
Did they confirm that's going to be out this fiscal year?
I don't remember if they did or not. I'm pretty sure they said 2025 is when it was going to. Well, I know 2025 is a large gap, or timeline. The only thing I could say, I don't think it would really affect it, is if they're worried that the Switch would be overwhelming the Mario 2 movie, because that has a confirmed date. You saw that, right?
Yeah, it comes out in 2025, right?
That's 2026. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm conflicting the two. Never mind that. Yeah, so it's going to be beginning of the fiscal year 2025. They're going to release the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say real quickly. So Cole Carl saying he says it looks really good, and some are saying it's being shown on the new Switch tech. I would not be surprised if it is, because I'm not convinced that is on current Switch. Like the frames, unless they got it juiced, there's no way.
Did they? So this one, I think out of all the games, I think this one is the one that comes out the closest. The Zelda,
no, the Super Mario one comes out in November, right?
October. Well, I think this one comes out in September, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you'll have to. I was a little distracted. So I don't think I saw the timeline for it.
Well,
you have to keep going. You have to keep going.
So yeah, so we get the whole Echo thing. Let's see.
OCD Switch for the preview, yeah.
Yeah,
show me that sweet console. Oh, you are right. Oh, dude, that's like near my birthday. That's awesome. Okay. Wow. So you are right. So it is September, and then
you have to buy a new Switch now.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely buying.
Now you have to. Now I'm gonna bully you into buying this. I have a question. Do you have more than one? Steve. You're gonna have to watch the replay, dude. This was the best Direct in years for me.
Yes,
all four of the franchises that I like, and there's a Zelda. They announced a Zelda. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but they announced a Zelda. So, yeah, dude.
Yes, I have two Switches. I have the first generation, the day one Switch. I bought it on day one, and then I have the Zelda OLED that came out for Tears of the Kingdom.
How is the OLED one? Is there a noticeable difference?
Oh, in screen, yes. Now in performance, no, there isn't really a noticeable difference in performance. But screen, oh yeah, it looks very, very pretty. Playing Prime Remastered on OLED looks amazing compared to the original Switch.
How much is it? Is it still the same?
I think it's like $350. I don't remember how much it is in the US.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Adam knows. Coulter Carl knows. He's a big OLED guy. What up, Steve?
Yep. This is all right. Let's go back. Let's. I want to. This. So
real
Steve,
quickly though, when was the DK game coming out? Do you remember? that October?
DDK, I believe January 2025.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah,
So,
DJ,
yeah.
it's $50 more the OLED.
So, Steve, if you're here, I'll turn on the music just for you. Because Steve is a massive Zelda fan. He's a massive Link to the Past fan too. Now the question is, do you think after a certain point, if she rescues Link, that you'll play as Link, or do you think will be entirely Zelda?
It'll be entirely Zelda, dude. No,
Okay.
I think he's out of the question in this.
I'm liking the way the world looks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of The Legend of Zelda series.
So Steve, basically what they're going to do is they're going to basically utilize Zelda's wisdom ability and make a new type of Zelda game based off of that. So,
Many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something,
your wallet's going to be dry, Steve. I know that.
Like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
This might get me interested in playing more games now.
Surprised at what you discover.
Yeah, that takes a lot for you.
Mm-hmm.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example.
I don't know. It's just maybe it's just the way modern
all,
games are. They just don't interest me nearly as much. I don't know what it is.
Monsters. After doing so, they'll
being
fight
an
by
adult,
your side.
lack of time.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
What you do with that?
Wisdom is key, after all.
Does this make you think like Mario Odyssey a little bit? Type of mechanic where you take over somebody?
Oh yeah, with Cappy.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about the music now because it's all going to be original.
Yes.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's
Deku
hand.
Tree.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
Yep, that's gonna be my birthday gift. That's what I just said, my birthday gift.
Inspired by the Legend
I
of
gotta. That's great.
Might be. Yeah, my usually Zelda's come out in November. It's always my birthday. It's always my birthday that they honor. But yeah, so Metroid's not coming out for a while. When did they say about Mario?
Yeah, it was like October, November. It's after this game. For sure.
Let me look. All right, that's the. This was cool. I kind of.
The animation's amazing for that.
Yes. Like, was there anything? Was there? I mean, yeah. This looks so good, man.
Dude, people don't understand. Like, they somehow took 2D animation like the goofy, funny animation, and they transformed it into 3D. Like just the goofiness of their behaviors and their actions, like it's really cool again.
Are you talking about this game or talking about the Mario and Luigi series in general?
In general, and the Mario and Luigi series in general.
Yeah. Did you play? Did you see? I didn't play the Game Boy Advance Superstar Saga. I played the 3DS one. Did you play the 3DS ones at all?
Yes, I have every single one. I've only played the 3DS Superstar Saga remake. I started on number 2, I think, and I got busy with something else. But I played Bowser's Inside Story like on the DSi back in the day.
Oh, you had a DSi?
Well, it was my brother's, so I had to find creative ways to play it.
Oh, okay. I had
Steve,
the
what is
DS
wrong with
Lite.
you?
I had the DS Lite.
Oh, I had a DS Lite too. He was favored out of all the kids.
Like, I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's not much in this direct at all. You know, it might be true. It might be true. And CLS is parting with us. So, all right, well, see you, man.
CLS was awesome, man. November 7th.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah. So that was November 10th. All right, so we got
7th.
November 7th. Okay, maybe that might be maybe that'll be my birthday, Precious. It's good because of Prime 4. Yeah. Yes, Steve. Yes. 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 That's it. So brothership. You would think that they're going to say brotherhood, but no, it's brothership instead. Friendship, brothership. Get it? So I thought this was fun. So was there anything else that of note that you wanted to that got you interested, like any of the shovelware or anything?
Definitely the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 games, the
Oh.
HD 2D remasters. I'm definitely gonna try to find a way to pick those up eventually. I don't. Other than that, like, there was a JRPG game in there. I don't remember which one it was because it was quite a bit, but there was one more in there.
All right, let's play this. Yeah, so yeah, they're remaking the Dragon Quest games. I don't know if you've played. Actually, I don't remember if Steve has said he played them. I know he's played more. He's played way more RPGs than I have. So, like, he's really Suikoden. I don't know if he's played Dragon Quest. I thought we were tired of remakes. I am, unless it's a remake I want. See what I did there?
Journey with allies to face the Archfiend on an epic adventure. Memorable.
I don't know. I'm getting, even though I've not played 3. I'm getting like this. I'm getting so much nostalgia from this. I don't know what it is.
And formidable monsters await.
Steve, there's like 3 remakes out of like 20 games that were announced.
Yeah. Like, we were expecting the Zelda game to be a remake. Nope. Like, first I was like, maybe it's a Link to the Past remake because you see Ganon with the Trident. And I was like, maybe it's the Oracle games. Nope. Brand new game. Even the Mario and Luigi, I thought the Mario. That's weird. I thought that was a remake too. Did you think that was a remake when you saw that?
Initially, yes, but then I started realizing that the elements in the world were very unfamiliar to what I've seen in Mario and Luigi. And also, it didn't make sense for them to do a remake of like games they've already remade, because they've remade every Mario and Luigi game except for Partners in Time for the 3DS, and then of course Paper Jam. So that's not a remake; it's an original game.
What was the fourth one called?
Dream Team is
Dream Team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Romancing Saga 2.
Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is not a remake; it's a collection. That's different.
Oh, I'll have to play those.
Go ahead.
I've watched my buddy play Ace Attorney, and they look very interesting. They look interesting. Look something I might enjoy. But yeah, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, you have to distinguish what a remake and remaster is, because Donkey Kong HD is a remaster. It's not even a remaster; it's just an HD upgrade. So that's not considered a remake. Of course, Ace Attorney is a collection. Same with the Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom. That's a collection game. Yeah, Romancing Saga remake, because it's in the title. If it has remake in the title, then it's a remake. So
Yeah.
hey, it's Mags. What's up, Magitech Mags?
How are you, Max? How you doing? Yeah, this was a great direct. Great direct. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a lot. I'm gonna have to do some clipping. There you go.
Yes.
Metroid Prime 4 reaction from Nerdporeal. Yes. I was just like, how many times did I say yes? How many times, AC?
A lot of
count?
times.
A lot.
No,
Okay,
I did not count.
You did not count, but I said more than I probably should have. So, but yeah, any final thoughts? Like this, like I said, this was a great direct. I think this is the final. I don't think they're gonna make. I think this is the final Switch direct. Didn't they say that?
Actually, they didn't. So there could be one more, but it could be for their partners, like their indie games, and or for the new Switch that's coming out, because they'll probably do a whole direct for that later this year. As far as closing thoughts go, you know, I went into this with low expectations. I figured Metroid Prime 4 would be shown because like it's been a long time, and sure enough, we got it. But I was not expecting a lot of these other games that were announced. So I'm always satisfied, going into these directs with low expectations and getting some good stuff out of it. Nintendo wins summer games because all these other companies, Microsoft, Sony, they don't know how to make games or deliver on their games, but Nintendo seems to know how to deliver on their games. So this is awesome, and I can't wait for the world to play Metroid Prime 4, because I think that's going to break the internet when it comes out.
Yes, same here. I can't wait. Like, man, it's just like maybe it's because of all the time that's passed. I don't know. Maybe it's because of all the time that's passed that just it makes this announcement that much sweeter, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I am excited. I mean, I hope we get it within the year. I hope we get it within the year. I mean, if they have to take longer, so be it. Make it good. I'd rather wait than get a crappy game. And knowing, like, honestly, there has never been, well, in my opinion, there has never been a Metroid. Oh, by the way, I know you like Fire Emblem, AC, but I'm so glad they didn't say they announced anything Fire Emblem or anything I don't care about. It seemed like they made this Nintendo Direct just for me.
Well, I don't care that there wasn't one released, because we just had a Fire Emblem game about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now, and I'd rather wait for the next console for like a good game to be released. So that doesn't bother me.
No, yeah. So Fire Emblem, and I mean, of course, there were some, like I said, there were some series that were not announced for reasons, but okay, Adam. But honestly, like, I mean, I'm just it's making me I'm looking forward. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to stuff again. That's a really good thing. That's a good thing for me. So no Pokemon either. I don't think they announced anything Pokemon related either.
Which is even better. I hate seeing Pokemon in a Nintendo Direct. I'm sorry. They're two separate entities. Please do not mix the two together.
Really? You think Pokemon should just always have its own Direct? Because
it should. It's such a big animal. Like, it's its own thing that it needs to have its own, like, I mean, they do that already. It's during Pokemon Day in February. So I'm glad that there wasn't any Pokemon news, because I would have just been irritated more than anything.
Yeah, there was no Mario Kart announcements, no Smash Brothers announcements. This was my Direct. This was mine. Like, because how, I mean, I don't know if I've told you, but whenever they do, like, whenever I hear any like Smash Brothers announcements and Mario Kart announcements, I'm just like, not again. Another DLC, another DLC update. And honestly, I was what's weird was I was expecting that. So
how? I already explained it to you. There's no way they would do that. they're done with both those games.
Initially I was. You know,
Oh, okay.
there's always they could always add something as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. But yeah, you did explain it to me. So yeah. Initially, so but yeah, but this was I'm running out of things to say. So kind of
Yeah,
want to play some Metroid Prime now. I kind of
Yeah,
want to play
man.
some. Everybody, this was a good stream. Definitely check out the replay. Expect some clips because I'm definitely going to clip my Metroid Prime reaction. I'm going to clip that and the Zelda reaction. So expect those. And AC, you have anything you want to plug or promote? You know, before we go.
Not really. I don't have anything coming down the pipeline as far as anything scheduled for my channel, but I appreciate you letting me hang out with you during this direct and reacting to it live. Looking forward to playing these games when they come out and hopefully doing live streams on them.
Yeah, I appreciate you staying up late because I know it's like, isn't it like midnight for you out in Japan right
Yeah,
now?
it's 12:16 in the morning, and
All
I
right.
got a massive migraine that I've been dealing with. So, but it was
Oh,
definitely
man.
worth it. The 4 games that I'm looking forward to is worth the wait.
Okay, so no game music and streams or anything in the pipeline yet.
Nope, not yet. I got a busy month this month, so we'll see what happens the next couple months.
All right, and as we say here in the continuum, stay Nerdporeal, everybody, and definitely check out definitely check out the replay if you haven't. So other than everybody, have a good rest of your day. Well, except for AC, he's got to have a good night. So, all right, so let's end it with another commercial, and then of course the outro. Later, guys.